Hey guys, I'm Devji Chaudhary and welcome to Rope Tying 101. This is a class on where I will teach you how to tie various knots. These knots are all important for magic. These are just the magic basics. If you know how to do these knots, you can pretty much do a lot of rope tricks. I have some magician's soft rope. And Shantan,
Yeah.
how long do you think it takes to tie this ordinary knot?
I think 10 seconds or 15 seconds.
Yeah, okay. And how many hands do you need?
Obviously, 2 hands.
Yeah, right. But you know what? Magicians don't use 2 hands. They use just 1 hand.
How is that possible?
See, it's a completely normal rope. There's no knots. And just with 1 hand and probably 3 seconds, I can tie a knot. And this is a completely normal knot.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah.
This is the quickest knot. It's called the one-handed knot. The next knot is, and Shaina, how long do you think it takes you to tie a shoelace?
More than 15 seconds, obviously.
Yeah, okay, that takes a long time. But for magicians, you just have a normal rope and just blow and a shoelace knot appears.
You see? Yeah.
Shoelace knot. And I'm going to show you guys one last knot. Okay? Normal rope. I'm just going to tie a normal knot. This knot appears normal, but if you pull on it, it vanishes. It's called a slip knot or a fake knot. And I'm going to teach you guys all of these knots and then a routine to incorporate all of these rope tying knots. Okay, the first one, it's called the one-handed knot. Basically, Shantan, come close. You have the rope resting on your right-handed palm just next to the thumb. One strand a little higher than the other one. See? Then you put this strand behind your pinky. Okay, so this is basically the setup. There's no actual measurement for the distance for this. It's just this strand just needs to be higher above, and this strand needs to be behind the pinky. Then what you do is, this happens very fast. So I'm going to show you guys in slow motion. Basically, your hand rotates down, and with the index finger and the middle finger, it grabs to the second strand, the longer one. And then your hand goes further down, and with these 2 fingers, you're just pulling. So, and with a shake, the knot tightens and it becomes a real knot. I'm going to show you guys again the setup. First, you try to go a bit back because you lift and you catch the second strand and then you pull it down like this, okay? And with, you see, there's a knot. And if you pull it hard like that, the knot will tighten. And when you're performing for spectators, you just talk, get the setup ready, and it literally takes 3 seconds to tie the knot. That's the one-handed knot. Now for the second knot. The second knot is a bit difficult, but nothing's impossible. You take a rope and you have the rope upon your thumbs of your both hands, and then you curl in your fingers like this, just like you're riding a motorbike. Okay, this is what happens. You rotate your right hand towards yourself so that the strand rests on your palm, similar to the position of the one-handed knot, and with the left hand you again do the same thing so that this strand rests on your left palm. But notice this strand goes behind your palm while this strand is in front of it. Okay, this is what you have to remember. The next step is, okay, these fingers are not in use, so I'm just going to curl them in, but don't curl them in actual performance. Use these two fingers, the index and the middle, and grab on to this edge, and with this finger grab on to this edge. Okay, so you're grabbing on to the edge behind your left hand and to the edge in front of your right hand, and then you're just pulling. The left hand goes left and the right hand goes right, and a shoelace knot or even a normal knot will appear. I'm going to go over this again. Have your hand like this, rotate, rotate, clip, clip, and if you just separate your hands and pull them, you should have a shoelace knot. And if you go along further your hands and then do the same thing, you have a regular knot. Okay, this is a regular knot with the same method. And if you have your hands close together and then do this method, you will always have the shoelace knot. Okay, this is the shoelace knot. And then the last knot, the false knot. Okay, this appears to be a normal knot, but is in fact not a real knot. Okay, for this you have your right hand in the shape of a pistol. Okay, I like to think of it like that, and then you put the rope between the index and the middle and the other edge behind your right hand palm so that it's resting right below the thumb and you can clip it. Okay, this is the position. You take your left hand, you go between the loop and pull on this strand. Now Shana, I want you to zoom in on this. You're going to clip this with the middle and the ring finger. Okay, wait, I'm going to go to that again. Okay, clip this end with the ring and middle finger, and then you're just pulling with the left hand and tighten it. So this is called the slip knot, but obviously this looks suspicious, so keep pulling. I don't stop, just keep pulling, and here there's a normal knot. It looks very normal. If you let a spectator examine it, they will think it is a real knot, and if you pull it, nothing happens. But if you pull hard on it, only then will it come loose and it looks like the knot vanishes. Okay, wait, I'll do that again. Pistol, put it in the finger, rests on the thumb, take your left hand, take the left strand, then with the ring and the middle, we first take out the middle. Let me do that again. Okay, with the ring and the middle, you're just pulling, and then with the left hand you tighten, you continue your tightening, and then you have the fake knot. Now I'm going to tell you guys a routine using the second and the third knot. This is how I actually present the trick. Okay, what I do is I first tell the spectators, let me tie a knot. Let me just tie a knot here. This is the fake knot, and then I'm going to just eat this knot. The knot vanishes. Yummy. Doesn't really taste good. And if I blow, the knot appears back. And so it's so fast the spectators actually think you blew the knot back onto the rope. And you can tell I just used the second rope tying method. You guys can invent many more tricks. If you do have any more ideas, feel free to contact me on Facebook. I would love to hear your ideas with these knots. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. This is Devji Chaudhary signing off.